Now, I purchased the upgrade for Windows 8 Pro, and I popped it in on a fresh hard drive, and it says it's only made for a update or upgrade version. So what I did is I took my original hard drive out, because maybe I want to go back to that later on. It has all my stuff on it. I put a new hard drive in, and now I'm loading the original factory software for my HP touchscreen. It's a TouchSmart 300. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. And after this, when this is all done and I'm all done upgrading and getting rid of the stuff, putting on stuff that I want, then I'm going to go through and install Windows 8. And we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm doing this so you'll know how to do it. Over 2 hours now, and still installing the original Windows 7. This is one reason why I hate using the restore CDs and like doing a straight load of Windows 7. Also, what it did is made it a separate restore partition, which I don't like. That means that when I have Windows 8 on here, it will turn around and something happens and you hit F10 or whatever to reload, it's going to reload Windows 7, and that's just not what I want. So that's something I'm going to have to live with. But the whole idea is showing you how to load Windows 8 upgrade and what you have to do before loading Windows 8 upgrade. So when this is done, how long it takes. Next time, I think I'll put a clock up there so you can see just how long it's taken. All right, patience is a virtue. But you really want to start with a kind of a raw computer, not one you've been using for 10 years and has all the junk and all the viruses, all the spam, all the you want to start something pretty much fresh. All right. Let me turn the camera off again, and you don't want to watch this for another 3 hours or so. Okay, 2.5 hours or 2 hours 45 minutes later, I'm finally on the desktop. Now, before installing Windows 8, it's a fresh install of Windows 7. Okay, doesn't matter what version. The key thing is that Windows 8 is an upgrade version, so you have to have something on there first. Turn off Windows updates because we're not worried about Windows 7 being updated. Okay, and I'm going to hit OK on this, and I'm probably going to get a warning because, hey, I'm not being protected. Now, another thing is. There's Norton right there. We do not need an antivirus with Windows 8 because Windows Defender right here has all the protection, has Microsoft Security Essentials, which is the best antivirus according to CNET right now as of today. So we don't need any kind of antivirus. So I'm going to go to Programs and Features, and I'm going to go through and uninstall some things. Now there are some things that will not work with Windows 8, and I already know some of my TouchSmart things. Hulu desktop will not work. I'm going to take that off. Okay, so there's some things in here, and including this. I hate backing up online to Norton, so I'm going to uninstall that. And I like scrolling down while I'm doing some other things. I cannot uninstall two things at once, but I can get ready to uninstall it. Alright, so after you uninstall, there's a confirmation. Go ahead and do it. After you uninstall, you need to reboot the computer. So we're going to take this one and uninstall this one. Okay, I want to please remove all, including passwords and quarantine items. I plan on installing Norton later on. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this one, and in fact, during the introduction, I chose not to be protected at all. So it's not even done that. So I'm going to go through and uninstall some things. I'm not going to bore you with this. This HP Assistant I don't like. TouchSmart is going to go away. A lot of things. This HP Advisor is going to go away. There's just a lot of things in here I'm going to clean up. All the games, all the stuff I really don't want in Windows 8. I'm going to just get rid of that. Not any drivers. Keep in mind that you want to make your system as clean as possible. So this will want to restart the computer when it's done. So I'm not going to bore you with the rest of what I'm doing. I'll show you it when it's done, and I put the Windows 8 CDN. Now I just spent about 45 minutes uninstalling all the programs. I'm not worried about the Flash Player playing in this. This is my website, qpcr.biz. I'm going to download a CCleaner, which is going to be is a free utility from found on CNET. Okay, that really does a good job cleaning up the computer after you uninstall things. So I'm going to download the file and I'm going to run it. Okay, and then I close all these windows. Okay, so I'm going to download this and run it. This is the first time. I have a video on YouTube on how to do all this, so I'm just going to zip on through. And you can see it wants to put all this other junk on there, and I just say no. I want to actually run CCleaner, and yes, there. And I want to do analyze. This is going to find all the junk from the internet. Run cleaner. Don't show me that again. And okay, it's clean. Run my registry cleaner. You're going to see. Okay, it's been cleaned. Registry. I just uninstalled a bunch of stuff. So there's footprints in there, and look how small this thing's getting over here. There's a lot of stuff left behind. I want to fix them all. I don't want to back up. There's 184 problems. Fix them all, and they're done. That's how easy it is. Absolutely free. The best thing that ever was made for a computer. CCleaner. Okay, CCleaner does work with Windows 8, so I'm going to leave it on the desktop. There is nothing here that will not. I want to remove that from the desktop because it's uninstalled. Snippet, all these things will work. I don't want to see get started. Alright, let's see, what else? 64-bit Internet Explorer probably stay there. I like that. But you're going to see what Windows 8 has. It's just really great. Good old allergies getting to me. Okay, I'm going to pop the CD in. Okay, and by the way, why am I telling you this? Because I'm hoping this comes in pretty good. I am the owner of Quality PC Repair, qpcr.biz. Okay, I fix a lot of computers. I have a lot in this room, a bunch of computers in this room, and I selected this one because you know what? It's a touchscreen. Okay, it's a touchscreen, and I can when I put Windows 8 on this thing, it's going to be a touchscreen. That's what I like. So I'm going to pop the CD in. Since it is an upgraded CD. I have my key down here. I am ready to install. When the key gets prompt to install, I have to hide it because I don't want you to get the key. So waiting for it to do an auto run because I know auto run is on that CD. I hear it spinning up. And now I did install this on a raw hard drive without Windows 7 on there, and it installed just fine. But when it came up to authenticate, it said you have an upgrade key, and I said, "Oh, great! I purchased a full key. Why did it come up to?" So I want to run setup, and yes, and hopefully it's going to be like any other upgrade of Windows that'll run within this Windows. And there's Windows 8. Okay, preparing. Okay, so it goes through this unpacking. And I don't think this background, the TouchSmart background, is going to carry over. I'm not sure about that. I do like the whole desktop and background of Windows 8. It is really good. What a difference from the preview, which I've been showing on YouTube, where everything was a glance, a trial type thing. The full release version is just really nice. I'm going to move the camera over just a little bit so you can see the whole thing, the whole monitor. Really hoping this is not going to take too long. So what I may do is just pause the video if it does, if it seems like it. This looks like it's going to run. Okay, here we go. Go online and get updates. Recommended, and I'll do that. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to help make it install a bit better. Okay, next. It's checking for updates online. That's good. Okay, see that little spinning ball? That is the new hourglass. Okay, so you're going to see that all through. The updates are installed. Okay, and here we go. Next. Okay, it wants my key, so I'm going to turn this off because I don't want you to see my key, and I'll be right back. Okay, the license came up after I put in the key, and go ahead. Okay, I want to keep Windows settings. I wanted to keep personal settings and all that. I like to keep the applications that are currently on there. I want to keep. Okay, and I have no documents or anything on here, but I'm going to keep everything settings. It's probably going to keep this background, but that's okay. And next, and now it's going through and doing the install. So now what it did last time, it asked me for the product key again after it was in, and I've got a feeling it's because the upgraded version of the product key was not good enough for it, so it wanted another one. It wanted to activate, and that's when I found out, whoops, can't do it. So what a pain in the rear end installing the original Windows. Okay, so ready to install. So I hit install. So now this took a long time raw, meaning when I installed Windows 8 by itself, it took a very long time to do. So once again, I'm going to pause this, and it says it'll restart several times. And there's just some pretty cool stuff that happens along the way. So when that time comes, I'll turn on the video again, but you don't need to see all this stuff here, just to make the video a little shorter. Okay, it's logging off. I finished doing an update, so it's shutting down for the first time. I started the update on at 7:45 p.m. It is now 8:20 p.m., so I keep track of the times on the restart. So 8:20 p.m. on the restart. So I don't want to boot from a CD because I don't want to go through this again. So I'm just going to let it continue on. CD's still in there. That's the first time you see it. The spin that spin right there takes place of the hourglass or the dots that go across, or whatever the scrolling or twirling that 7 does. And now it's going to go through the actual setup wizard, and I don't know how long we're going to sit here and watch this, but I may just pause it. Yeah, preparing it's going to go through screen adjustments and all that. So I'm going to pause the video again, and when we get to a good stop, I'll bring it back up. Okay, it took quite some time to go through. It's 8:48. So I'm going to mark this down, 8:48. So it took 28 minutes to go through prepping drivers and moving settings. Now this is pretty cool. All right, when I move the settings, look at the background change. All right, so the inside box is going to be the box color down here, while the outside box is over here. So if I go to these different settings, there's some really nice things. Now it also says that pick a color you like. You'll be able to personalize more later. So you can even change your colors later on. But there's some really bright. I know some people that will like that, and that one right there. Some ladies that I know that like them. My favorite color is blue and green. So I'm going to actually pick. Blue's too much like the original Windows, so I really don't like the original Windows. Purple's just not my forte, but you know you have so many things here. So I'm going to pick the green and hit next. Okay, I'm going to pick my place and automatically connect and connect. And now it's going to. I don't care if you see my numbers here, but let's see. Because where are you located, you're not going to be able to get onto my network anyway, unless you're real close. And even then, I don't care if you do. So I'm going to connect. Okay, I like doing express settings. It's going to do all these things here. So I'm just going to hit express settings. Okay, my email address that I'm going to use for this one is my live address at live.com. Okay, and I'm going to hit next. They're checking my account. It's going to want my password too. Okay, and it's going to want my, this one I don't think I want you to see, so I'm going to cover up real quick. Covering. It's all dots anyway. Oh, that's cool. Alright, and next. Okay, so that's my phone number in the United States. That's where I'm located at. Checking your account. And this goes pretty quick. Now, as far as the moving settings that happened before this, I would imagine it would take a lot longer than the 20 minutes for prepping drivers and moving settings. Moving settings, I would think, would be all the stuff that you had on your desktop, in your documents, your profile, and things of that sort. So it would take quite a bit longer time. This is finalizing settings, and then we're going to be at the desktop. This is doing exactly what it did. That high it was not there at the first install I did. Okay, so it's going to go through a really short tutorial. After your PC is ready, it's going to tell you swipe your fingers to the edge. I'm going up there and over there. If you bring it up to the edge and go out to the side, you click that little start button. So it's going to give you a little move your mouse to the corner. So right now it doesn't see the mouse. I just click, and that's there. So it'll move on to the next one. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna. I just did it. And swipe your finger to the edge. Okay, swipe your finger to the edge, and right there is it. I did it already. And what else is going to have me do? Move your mouse to the corner. And my mouse isn't showing up. So I'm just going to, just like that, and hopefully it goes. I'm just clicking away, and hopefully it just keeps moving along. We're getting your PC ready. There's only a couple of those that actually showed up on the fresh install. Notice all the different colors are scrolling in the background. That's pretty cool, I think. Glad I'm not picking all those at once. Alright, and what'll come up next should be the desktop. And now the original install had a set of flowers in 3-dimensional. Best 3D that it could do, I guess, without actually having a 3D screen. So the front part was in focus, the back part was out of focus. So I have no idea how long this is going to take. So what I'm going to do is pause the video and carry on when it gets to the desktop. Okay, what it did was installed apps and let's start, and right now it's 8:55. Okay, so this is my Facebook. I would have to see some pictures. I have no idea how it retrieved these pictures, but those are some pictures that are actually mine. That's me, and that's a gossip thing that a gossip video I'm trying to do. Whole lot of stuff. Magnifier. These are things that was on my desk. Safe and comfort. Yeah. Swiping tools. These were in my startup menu when I hit start. Now my desktop's over here, so you click desktop. Get help online. This is a required installation. Okay, so I'm not going to even worry about that. Go away. So there's my CCleaner still on there. In fact, I'm going to run that and see what happens. Analyze. Let's see if it actually works in Windows. Wow, it does. Run cleaner. Oh, that's sweet. Cleaned up 27.9 megabytes of stuff. Registry. Let's see if it works. Look at this. Holy cow! This is after running Windows 8. So I'm going to fix the issues. Don't want to back up. 65 issues. Okay, fix issues and it's done. So even after just doing this, now if I want to get back to, I can bring the mouse all the way to the top corner, and this comes out, and you go to Start, and it comes here. So I could do that with the mouse. Okay, now you can go to any if you go to the bottom down here with the mouse. Okay, or you can bring your finger down here. At that, I don't know if your finger will do it. If you bring your finger up to the top, nope. But see that the whole thing moves side by side if you get more and more things in there. So now I want to show you something in the browser. Do I have to double click it? There we go. Okay, see the arrow, the lines that went across the top, and this is the website. This is where you click and refresh and all that. There is no X or minimize. There's nothing like that. And this came up pretty quick. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and type. So now there's accessories, it's got HP Store, printing. I don't know, I haven't seen those before. So I'm going to go to my website because I want to check something, see if the video actually plays. It's .biz. Let's see what happens. If that video is not playing. So we still have a problem with some of the other applications that need to be installed. So what I'm going to do is get out of this. I'm going to bring my mouse over here, go to Start. I want to go to the desktop, and now bring up this Internet Explorer. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to go to my. This is just like your default the browser that we had before. So I want to go in here and type in www.qpcr, and look at that, it's right there. Isn't that sweet? And let's see what happens. And look at that, there it is.
Hi, my name is Bill. I'm the owner of Quality PC Repair, serving St. Mary's County, Calvert County, and beyond. Take a look at my website. Also,
so I'm not going to let you listen to the whole thing. We'll just hit pause over here. Just pause. But the fact is, video is working over here, but not on the main screen. And at your start was called the Start. Now this does have a minimize and an X up on top, so we can actually minimize it. We can move it. It's just like your old desktop, but you don't have a Start button here to get to all your things. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to come up over the right, and then hit my Start menu. So that's just one of the things. Now, if you right-click on the background, your apps are down here, and these are all your applications. So all the ATI stuff, the CCleaner, CCleaner Home, it's a whole lot of stuff in here. Magnifiers there. This is stuff that was left over. The magnifiers left over. All these things. So over here. We browse around. These are your apps that are on your thing. Now, if you want to bring an app over, okay, you can actually, I think you can right click and add it to your, pin it to the taskbar, to your Start. So pin to your Start. If I pin that to the Start, it's now there. So I'm going to go back to my Start, and CCleaner is right there. So that's how you get things over to the desktop. Some people have asked me on YouTube on how to do that. So hopefully all this helps you out. Now, once again, they haven't fixed this part. You log out here. Okay, and when you get back to the login screen, that's a neat little picture. Okay, you click, you come down here, and shut down. So it's too bad they can't put that all in one place. But it shuts down extremely fast. In fact, I didn't get my CD out first. Get my CD out before it shuts down. Okay, and the light's still on the side, so it's shutting down. So hopefully you liked the video, and share it with a friend if you want. Leave me some comments. Bye.